welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the last video that you've watched, we talked about smart narrative and how to dynamically, yeah, if that is the word, how to dynamically work with the text. So now today we'll be going to the Q&A. Now let me just delete this. So now Q&A visual has to do with you asking questions. Just ask questions. Any question about your data. That is what you want to do. You just want to ask questions. You're not going anywhere. You just want to ask questions. So there are different ways you can do that. I can bring in Q&A from this direction. Use natural language to create new visuals. That's what you can do. I can bring it from here. I can bring it from here. And another way, I can just double click. Just double click and I just ask question. So you can ask questions already. You can even see some of the examples that you have already. You see what is the total sales by color. If I click that, the color, if you look at the color, it says green, red. Hey, I don't understand what is this green, red. So we need to go and check where are colors. Colors is in segments. So if I go back to my data set and I go to segment, we can see that, oh, okay. If you watch any of my videos, you understand this, where we're doing conditional formatting. So we have this color here, we have segments here. So we can change it to segment since one color is by segment. So let's go back and we say, okay, color. So I don't want you to tell me by color, I want you to tell me by segment. So you can see by segment name. Cool. Have you seen it? So this is it, and this is it, and you move on like that. But I can say, oh, I don't want this chart, I want another type of chart. Depending on any type of chart, if you say, oh, I want it to be in a table format, I can say that in table visual, table visual, table visual. See, as cool as that. So it depends on how you want it to be like. So, and this is it, as simple as it is, and you have your visual already. So this is your visual. So Q&A helps you just ask questions depending on what you want to ask, and you can see you want to turn it to a standard visual. I click it. Immediately I click this, then you're going to see it becomes a standard visual on its own. Now, let us go into some places that I want you to see in Q&A. So you can see this place called setting. You want to teach it to understand something. So when I click on it right now, so you want to find synonymous, you want to teach it to understand terms. Let's say maybe there are some YTD, you want to change it to year to date, you want to see previous month, maybe you wrote it as PM, or some words in the company that you want to be able to tell your Power BI to understand, something like that. So now let's say I'm teaching Q&A, I type Q&A, I say ask a question about your data. So I just say what is year to date in 2014. Year to date in 2014. So, but year to date also means that I'm doing something called year to date in 2014. So I submit. Yeah, 2014, but it's not giving me. So now I'm going to go to synonymous and check out some things. Yeah. Okay, previous month. So it's already there. Transaction count. So you have your transaction count year to date. So you have your year to date here already. Um, so I'm going to just add it. So it depends on what you want to do. So you can see, you can just add. And when you begin to add them, when you want to calculate them, you begin to see how you calculate. So you can just put them. So you see, you can also add. So this is where you put your synonymous things there. So wholesale, over sale. So let's just work with what we've done. We did our year to date. So let's go back and just ask the question. Year to date, year to date. In 2014. Let's think. Let's see if we can get that. Think we have. Let's submit. Good. Now, can you see it now? So it makes more sense. So that is how you work. You work with Q and A. So check it and talk to me. How do you use Q and A visuals? How do you work with it in Power BI? So let's talk. Thank you very much. Into the next video, we'll be talking about decomposition tree. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't.